team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
To the air, it's Beebe. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them in there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this quarterback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. They'll run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a...
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. breakaway fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It'll be a draw. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he will house it.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Looking for a man. It's Beebe. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Titans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Got it in the middle. It's Smallwood. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Titans are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smallwood. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Titans will call on their punt team. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Calls it in. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads it left. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Turning it on! He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
At the 45 on his way. It's a running room. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man. And they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Back to pass, it's Beebe. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Titans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quick completion to the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Titans will line up to punt it away. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the left side. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do so.
Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Titans send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Catch inside the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to...
Unleashes one deep. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays.
Let's go!
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Here we go!
To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Titans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Titans have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Bailey. Gets it to him on the screen. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Looking to throw on first down. Bulldozes it, just dismissing tackles. Touchdown! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Here we go.
The run from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Easy.
Back to the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Down, 55.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's going to get loose. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. And I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And into the end zone. And he's got a touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Titans will punt this one away. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Grabs it in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the ground game. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This defense, standing tall, trying to get the stop on 3rd and goal after having their backs against the wall. Might be changing the route. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Now this offense is back on the field.
Come on, set.
The running back has it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him up.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
And the Titans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. It's complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
He stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success. It's 4th down. Snap in the shotgun. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Give to the running back. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Returner is tackled at the 46, and the offense will take over. 1st
And
10.
the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Hands it off. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll just play it safe with the run, right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Off play action. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Baxter. And it's in for a touchdown.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense...
The Titans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Strong, firm tackle.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long. Everything has gone their way, and here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
They booted away on fourth down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's knocked.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wide out. Working on the right. He smashes his way through again. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play get decided, just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.